There we go. So hello and welcome to the Outer Wilds. We're going to be switching profiles to a blank one since I've already played this before. And we're just going to be going for it. Come on. There we go. New expedition. It starts here. First, we gotta wake up. There's a pilot. Back from the pre-launch camp out under the stars. So it's launch day. Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. Ready if you are. Are you kidding? Of course I'm ready. It's finally time to test the new landing hydraulics and with a pilot instead of the autoflight system. Speaking of pilots, make sure you don't crash the ship the first time you put it down. You hear? Anyway, you'll need to get the launch codes from Hornsfeld at the observatory. Before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you said your goodbyes or whatever. First things first, we gotta go up there. Got this flashlight button, good to know. It's been about a year since I've played this, so I'm still a little rusty. Do remember how to jump though. Talk to Mika. Hey, it's you. So I said you're blasting off from the ship today. Really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go into space, aren't you? Better not have changed your mind. You can go one still. Better be. It's been forever since everyone launched into space. I really want to see it happen. Really bad. Hey, wanna try out the model ship? Say so it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Okay. Alright. Up, down. Ooh, okay, that's roll. So the key is to not do the roll at all if you can avoid it. Where's the sun? Am I going the right way? Gotta go down. And to the left. I think I got it. Reset. I want to try to get it on the sun if I can. The sun's pretty far away though, so. So that floating around is the sun station. I know that from my last time I played this. We're losing it. I have no clue where it went. So we just keep this thing going straight up and a little change in direction here and there. We should have this down pretty far, hook it down pretty far, hook it down pretty far. Pull it up a bit. Set it. Way in the distance. I missed the sun completely. Alright. Fuck that. Keep looking around a bit. Hey, hatchling. Here, leaving us to go on an adventure in the stars. When you return, see you and Gazan up in the bottle of the good stuff. Good stuff is less delicious sap wine and more daunting digestive challenge. Iron stomach with the mark of true Hearthian, my friend. Our hardy hunter-gatherer lifestyle stems from trial and error, by which I mean our ancestors survived eating by lots of bad things. Very helpful. Postcards from orbit use. Characters linked to our sky shutter system currently orbiting Timberhawk satellites equipped with 2 onboard cameras. See if you can take a snapshot of our village. I just missed it. So if you spam this thing, you can just keep it going around, but I'll do that later. Pilot C, used with hiring astronaut Feldspar. This all that remains of inaugural flight into space, so that it's been arguing such a distinct, violent, breathtaking definition of flight. That day will nevertheless always be remembered as a landmark achievement in Hearthian history. It's a telescope. I do have the thing. Cool. So the beginning gear. It's a tester probe launcher. That's the mini. Okay. How are you? Actually blasting off that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. All I know is between the space program and Mika's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more often than they used to. Just the geyser. So it's launch day, huh? I was gonna miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it. I knew that platform would launch from the old one. It was about time to build a new, less flammable one. A big tree in the village would be a perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping out the space program, just to say the word. Our launch pad is fine, nice try. The launch pad is flammable? You didn't realize that? Sorry, I held up all those launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours. Probably. Hey, it's not my problem as long as I get off the ground first, so... could be worse. Ness? Hey there, Space Cadet. You're leaving the crater today. You should meet any other travelers up there. Mind them take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers. Made all their instruments, you know. Let me see, there's church drums, Rybeck's banjo, Gabriel's flute, Feldspar's harmonica, and this Feldspar has been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels just yesterday when we were playing the harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space, that'll be one of the space program's other travelers. You feel like company? You can always pull out the signal scope and track them down. So the signal scope is this thing. It's like you can point it at different planets and kind of home in on where they're supposed to be. So when she was saying that the one guy is missing, he played the harmonica. He's somewhere over that way. Don't know where, but somewhere. I think these are the... yeah, so that's for the model rocket. You're like, what they want you to do is just land on those. Just to get used to the controls a little bit. Tefra, hello astronaut. He's my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Marine wouldn't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Use your signal scope, can we? We haven't let you beat it. Sure. Here's rules. They'll hide with the radios, and you'll use signal scope to find it. Last one to be found wins. Close your eyes and start counting. One's over here. I see him. God, the water's loud. we found one of them. The other one's gonna be over this way somewhere. Just jump around a bit. Don't mind. There he is. I won. I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. Cool little mini games in the starting areas. Just some fun stuff going on. Music's nice and lively. Fishing rhyme. Singing helps me pass the time. Leaving the crater, guess that'll be a little bruiser without you and to lend a hand. The big water planet. I'd see. That's where I'd go. Why's that? One time after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the two of us sitting around the campfire, Gabriel told me about the first trip to Giant Sea. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't see too far down. On account of how murky the water is, I guess. Too dark. Gabriel wants us to lay beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down. Sadly, Gabriel couldn't go any further. I was just pausing dramatically. As I was exercising a will of its own, the water is refusing to let Gabriel go any deeper. They put Gabriel back, almost if we were trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabriel saw it. A tentacle of some hideous beast. Heard from Gabriel himself. Gabriel can be a little fanciful, sure, but they aren't a liar. I mean, probably anyway. Guess if you want to know the story is entirely true, you can go see Giant Sea for yourself. That's just more clues on where to go. There's a couple planets in the world. Can I view those? I can't view them right now. I think there's 7 planets total. If you exclude the twins. 1, 2, maybe 5 or 6 total. If you exclude the twins being 2 separate ones. Just being 1. What's going on here? Why'd it get dark all of a sudden? Oh! Sun Station. Or not Sun Station, that's the Ember Twins. Just throwing rocks. Danger. Silent Fence is a pocket of ghost matter, a strange or dangerous substance that's invisible to the naked eye. Good news is that you can detect ghost matter with a camera. Moving through ghost matter is uniquely painful and will probably kill you. Don't complain to me if you hurt yourself fooling around. Warn yourself. There's camera. So on there... Why is it doubled up like that? Yeah, so on there you can actually see the ghost matter. So he's messing with it right there. Yeah, so if you go in there, you die. It's plain and simple. I don't know what's down there. Zero G cave. That's Goslin. Hey, I thought you might see you with a big launch. Nervous getting the better of you? Right, like you weren't nervous for your first flight. Hey, don't worry about it. Your nerves are between you, me, and the vast endlessness of space. But really, you'd find it there. Don't worry about that ship if I were you. Hopefully that lunar slate at least fixed the retro rockets. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not a piece of broken mining equipment set up down in the Zero G cave that needs repairs. If you're looking for a little bit of last-minute Zero G practice, head down to the lift or the cave, into the cave, or don't, as long as you're confident that you can make your ship repairs in space. One repair satellite coming up. Cool, get to it. Try not to concuss yourself right before your first launch. A lift to go down. Down, down, down we go. This thing goes really far down. Still alive, right? Yeah, you are cool. So I've never actually explored this area too much. When I first played the game, I came down here just to learn how to do the zero-G training, but kind of pick it up faster if you just do it. So, zero-G gave suit up and down thrust. I think if you press right bumper, you can tilt, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so you have directional control on any lip, and you can see the gravity over in the left. Flask. Homemade knife. Yeah. Talk to Tough. Hey, nice of you to drop down. Give me the dirt. Some fresh dirt? Not much happening down here lately. Let me think. Come to think of it, Tectai saw something crash outside of the village crater earlier. That's new and different. Hey, how about that? Yeah, you were on Firewatch when the old scout launcher and saw smoke. So they went to check it out. Safety first, right? I'm kidding. I saw to that Tectai once. Tectai? Yeah, Tectai. Pretty rude how long they laughed for, if you ask me. Where's the zero-G start? There's the zero-G. Wait, no. There's still gravity. That's not zero. Oh yeah, it just goes fucking further down. Ooh, that's weird gravity. Yeah, so this is all based on the principle of, like, if you go down into a cave... Okay, there's the zero-G. Roll left, bumper. Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, so this is all based off of, if you go into the center of a planet, what would the gravity be like? Would it be more or less? And for here, it's more. So you get match velocity so you don't fly off everywhere. Then, just make the repairs. It's gonna be more like that. God, they really need to light up this area way more. Can't see anything down here. To the buttons again. I'm gonna crash into something one of these times. Where's the last one at? Is it inside? Ooh, it is. Yeah, training simulation complete. He just wanted me to do his dirty work so he didn't have to come down here. That's all it really was. Gravity. Unfortunately, I don't get to keep this suit, but I'll be able to get my own soon once I get the launch codes from the observatory. So it's not too bad. Wait, where do I drop this off? Can I take this stuff off? Yeah, I can put it right here. Return suit. I won't be needing it. God, it's weird not having the suit then. When the gravity's all mixed up, you don't know which way to go. I also never realized how long this cave, like how long it took to get down here. I see done, of course. Be a little more stressful when you're hurling through space, but just remember your training. Try not to hit anything big. If you see you're itching to get off this rock, so go get the launch codes from the observatory. Get the hell out of here. Best of luck. Hey, try to avoid getting yourself killed now. I put so much time into training, you got it? So that's the observatory right there. I don't know, I think it's just an observation deck. Yeah, scout launcher. East, know my ruins. South, Quantum Grove crater. Northwest, Geyser Mountain. Young Bark Crater. See, these are all points of interest that once we get the codes, that'll be the kind of the first thing that we decide to do. Just to get our bearings around a little bit. Figure out where a good starting point is. Hello, astronaut. Good weather for a launch, right? It's lucky. What are you up to? Using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It sets to the Outer Wild Ventures frequency so I can pick up the traveler's music. Last night I heard Ryback's banjo coming from Brittle Hollow. Hope that means they're safe. You can hear different planets too. Depends what time of day or night it is, since different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. That's where he's... What? So he's looking... It's actually 2 people you can line up right there. Can I get all 3? No, they're going apart. I know there's a way to get all of them, but you gotta go pretty far to be able to line them up correctly. It takes a little time, but it's worth it in the end, if you're trying to complete everything. Once I had your old flight coach before your launch, you got 0 gravity all set up if you want to take a refresher. Got some. One of the things I love about this game is that the sound is just spot on. All the way from the music to the atmosphere to just minor stuff like the crickets and the birds that you hear sometimes. It's just the museum. Outer Wilds Ventures founding members. Clockwise from top left. Hornsfells, Gazan, Slate, Beldsburg. These are the ones that started the whole program for everything. Big thanks to these additional founding members of Outer Wild Ventures, without whom we would never have gone off the ground. Matthew Steinhauer, Ben Etherston, Worthrop the Pie, Jordan Frith, Tom Cummins, Sean Shark Templar Farrell, Stephen Ursel, Ryan Ohmrecker. So those are more of the creators and kind of developers of the game. Outer Wilds Ventures Timber Heart's first and only space program was founded to explore the furthest reaches of our solar system. Belsar was the first Hearthian to be initially launched into space. They completed the first orbit around Timber Hearth and later made their first of what would be many landings to our moon, the Addle Rock. So these are the Nomai. This is a relic of what they left. Hey, if this isn't my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, hey buddy? It's Translator's Tool, inaugural flight 2. I'm so excited it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. The 2 of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Jeez, do not break it. Huh? Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? Excited. Good. I've only been waiting for this day since you were hatchlings. Can't wait to see all your training pay off. So what's the dirt? Here to see the new Nomai statue? New statue? You haven't heard? Gabbro brought it back when finding him in Giant Seat, and Horseville just finished prepping it for the display. This is it right here. Neat, huh? Makes me wish we can see what the real Nomai lives, or what real live Nomai look like. But I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur's weird. This is the first truly intact statue ever found, you know. And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Jeez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, okay? This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. The statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered up with a layer of fur, with the decorative jewelry that have been carved as part of their antlers. Other artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in our solar system. We have no idea where the species came from or what happened to them. So that's one of the main goals of the game, is to figure out, try to tie the leads together to figure out where they went or what happened. New exhibit. radio station, and orbit. Radio tower here on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite, and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit, carries it high above and below the planets of our solar system. Thanks to the recent upgrade, Deep Space Satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by the newest astronauts. Of course, these wells move on their own. The ground is perfectly level. What do you think caused the spooky motion? Answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the outer rock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Just more sciencey stuff. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the stars run out of the hydrogen and starts to contract. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star is becoming a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If the star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Sharp's observations, this will one day be the fate of our very own sun. So this exhibit, if you can see it right, is quantum. So quantum in this game... One second. The strange rock moving around this grotto appears to react in conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must be some sort of optical illusion at play. But Gabber claims the rock exists in all possible states until it's observed. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree the effect is extremely creepy. It's like, if I look here, then look down, back up, it's nowhere. Then it's on the left. Look over here, it's back on the right. Right, left, left. Or if I change it all the way around, it could be in any one of those spots at any given time. This is yet another mystery for the game. What is this stuff? And why is it here? Let me get to this thing. This anglerfish species was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. It appears well suited for living in dark places. Minimum atmosphere. It's just a fucking anglerfish and it's gross. Creepy. Crystals taken from the Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion. It was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. For this, you're able to just change gravity. Get a new perspective on everything. And then it flips you right back where you were. Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to our outer wild ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boosts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. So before we had a little warp core right there, just kind of launch them and hope they find something. Can't do much about it. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can't tell their skulls that are... We can tell from their skulls that they possess antlers and quite unusual, only 3 eyes. Nomai body was more likely adopted for living exclusively on land. Differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as their skeletal, shockingly fragile bone structure, shows us that Hearthians couldn't have descended from the Nomai ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from, or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our own solar system. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and subjects that can't be found in our solar system, which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system? Were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and when did they come here? These are just some of the questions we hope to answer through further... Hold on. Xenoarchaeological expeditions. That's a big word. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Although this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from the central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written in a different, or each branch tends to be written by a different author. So this is the translation tool. Cassava, we're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and he says calibrating the device won't take long. God, I cannot read. So then you gotta move to the next portion. Felix, fortunately, the outer rock's lack of atmosphere will make calibration simple. After all this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our search. I'll leave that for now. Then we're back right here. Okay, now I can finally figure out how many damn planets are here. What's this? Is that the satellite? What is that? Oh, that's White Hole Station. Okay. So we got Dark Bramble, Giant's Deep, Brittle Hollow, Hourglass Twins, and Timber Hearth. So 1, 2, 5. So technically 6, because these count as God, I can't remember what the actual term is for. Oh God, I don't remember what it is. Whatever, there's 2 planets there. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations, and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. And you'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with the Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about this. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I don't wing it. See where it takes us. Planning to follow in the footsteps of Feldspar and the other great wild ventures. Traditions, aren't you? Might have guessed. Well, see if you can't put the translator tool of yours to good use while you're out there. Well then, looks like that's all that's left to send you off, all the time. Fine night for launch. Ready to get off this rock. Excellent. We'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to the ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Now that we got the codes, just go to the ship and launch. See where it takes us. Oops. So what that was, the statue was able to read our memories, and now the eyes are open. They follow you? Wait, hold on. No, they don't. Okay. But yeah, so before, the eyes were just closed. It was just a statue. Let's go see what they have to say up here. Hello again. Was there something you needed? Ah, he doesn't do anything about it? I thought you talked to him. Who do I talk to about it then? I thought there was someone you talked to. Launch tower. There it is. Hey, hey. So did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? The statue looked at me and opened its eyes. Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes open, and then you saw images from your own memories and glowing lights flying around. You mean like a hallucination? Listen. No offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking? No, the statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did, but why? Phil tried everything to get that statue's eyes open, and nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue. But Gabra said they were going back to Giant Steep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'll be able to tell me. Maybe they'll be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabra's, Gabbro. So maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Jeez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay? Good luck. Safe flying. So what he's saying is that I'm the first person on this planet, or in the solar system, to have something like that happen. So nobody really knows what's going on with it. I've never seen this here before. Activate lift. Oh. Cool. Then where do I go? Here? I don't think I've ever been over here. Am I meant to... Ooh. Ow. Am I meant to be over here? Where did this put me? It's just talking about how the launch pad's on fire. Where's the launch pad? There it is. Gotta go this way. Oh yeah, if you look at the signs tell you where to go. Who would have guessed? And not there. Sun's still nice yellow. Nothing to worry about. Looks like you're ready for takeoff. Takes a minute for launch is fun and all, but I can't wait to get back to working on the new ship. We're working on fixing the autopilot avoidance system for this one. Sorry. That's basically just telling you that the ship doesn't avoid things that well. Which can and will kill you pretty easily. This is a ship, just like the small model. It's got a gravity crystal, so you automatically get pulled up. Can't put that on. Alright. Open fuel. Use ship log. So this kind of gives you an idea of everything that's explorable. Within reason. And then this is the rumor tab. So this is kind of where you start learning where you need to go. So if you view entry, the one and only Harthian village, as well as the main source of explosions on the planet. The Nomai Statue Observatory opened its eyes and looked at me. I saw strange glowing lights and my own memories flash before my eyes. House says the statue's never opened its eyes before, despite Hornfeld's best efforts. So then, you can zoom in and figure out the smaller things. We have in the very center of Timber Hearth, used by the Outer Wilds Ventures to train new astronauts. Successfully repaired another satellite for Gasm. But if you zoom in on the threads, the rumor tells you where you're looking to go to figure stuff out. Now my text in the observatory talks about clappering with some sort of device on the outer rock. So that gives you a lead on where you need to go. So the outer rock's one lead, where we can start off. That says Gabro went back to Giant Steep to try to learn more about the Nomai statue in the observatory. That's telling you another. So you have two routes you can kind of go right out the gate. Go to Giant Steep, or go to the outer rock. Try to figure out where you want to travel to, how you want to play the game. Oh yeah. I forgot you can shoot that inside. It's this thing, the signals, or the scope launcher. Allows you to explore, light up, detect hazards, and test what you're trying to go through. It's like the ghost matter from earlier. You can shoot this in there and it'll actually tell you if you're gonna find or not. Is that the ejector button? That is the eject button. Maybe that was there. Then we're off. So if you don't do anything, you actually can just die right here. So first things first, we're gonna go to the Outer Rock. Mass trajectory and fly there. I said this is the closest objective, so it's gonna be the easiest to get here. So how do I and move? There it is. Boom, simple, landed. Got everything we need. Signal identified. Esker. Oh hey, it's you. Ground Control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's only been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't other travelers come by? Lunar Outpost saw more traffic back when there were ships and when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi. But Gabbro's Gabbro. You know how Ryback feels about unnecessary space flights. So go. I mean, anything else you want to ask? Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with Ground Control. Hornsville and Gozen, Mosley. And the radio up. They radio up to chat now and then. Ground Control forgets I'm up here. Usually do. I'm not trying to scout the village. You spy on us? What? No, it's not spying. It's one-way communication. That none of the villagers know about. Because I've never told them. Was that you whistling? Probably. Actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal-scope, you know? Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. North Pole is marked on the red on your mini-map. The Outer Rock is a pretty small moon. Really, just go north. Can't miss it. Talk to you later. Ship log updated. Roast marshmallows, doze off. And then we just kind of explore. Refuel. Ow. Come on. Esker's signal scope log, day 48. Still not picking up Ryback's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I feel better once I can hear their music. Listen to Chert play for a while. Unrelated, someone should tell Porphy? Porphy and Gozen, their fighting is not subtle from an imperial perspective. Banjo music coming loud and clear today. Sounds like Ryback's doing okay. That oaf. I was worried. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know. Probably nothing. No, it's back again. Something strange coming from Timber Hearth. Okay, now this is crazy. But the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. Can't be them. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken. Better talk to Knees? Nice? You hear his harmonica right there. And you can also hear it right there. There's those two lined up. And there you are. You kind of hear everything from here. Whoa, what the... And we'll go south. Nothing in the crater. Just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Here are those ruins from the ship log that they want us to go to. So these are all symbols for the different planets in the solar system. Kind of giving you hints on where to go. Or just... Actually, no, is this the targeting one? So that target is called the Eye of the Universe. That's another thing that we're just constantly searching for. Go here. I think this is the sun? Yeah, that's the mark for the sun. What is that? What's the sound? Ah. And this is Giant Steep. If you put your signal scope on, you can actually figure out who's kind of where based on what music's being played. And that's Brittle Hollow, which is over there. Come down into here. Coleus. I was upstairs testing the signal eye locator, or the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant Steep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the signal eye locator to follow the eye's signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points just one direction. I see. It's most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Private, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye signal. We would need to build up more sensitive a device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we'll build it. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. It's a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. Put that there so I know I read it. Okay, well, wow. I've seen this room in the traveler's pictures, but seeing for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of nomai locator. You can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. I was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna head back to the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Mostly safe. Stars above. Put this scroll in, see what it gives us. Thatch. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Anana and those... Ooh, I can't do names. Anona and those of us originally stranded on Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Conway would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow South Pole immediately then. Ship log updated. And that's all there is for this little area right here. What was that? Just a bench. Cool. So that ultimately adds more leads. Head this way to the ship. Ow. Expertly landed. What's this? I don't know what that is. Some bark in here. Refill jetpack and heal. So go to the terminal. Just see how things tie together. Now there's 4 more leads we have. These guys are growing a crop of trees at their camp. Seems like they're doing okay, but probably been alone on the moon for a long time. Lookup platform was a spectacular view of our solar system. Where'd Shabs go? Escrew used their signal scope there to keep tabs on the other travelers. All this talking. Same note. Harmonica signal. Esker's signal scope log reports harmonica music coming from somewhere on Timber Hearth. They claim it sounds just like Feldspar's harmonica, but Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. We're gonna follow that one. So for that, we can equip this and unmount from that, and we just gotta figure out where on here the signal is coming from. It should... The sun's getting fucking red. It's not good. Where's the damn signal? There's... Ooh, no. $200. Where is... Alright, we're just gonna run. Ask her. This way. There it is. I'm bringing the ship in here. And I was looking right at it too. Problem solved. Anyway, Hatchling, thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon. I didn't like what I was seeing in the picture my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. That's what crashed. I don't know what it is exactly. Looks like some kind of plant seed, but it's not anything I've seen on Timber Hearth before. And trust me, I was quite the explorer back in the day. You think it's extraterrestrial? It kind of looks like something that might have come off Dark Bramble. Whatever it is, put down roots up in a hurry. I don't like the look of this thing, Hatchling. That's a fact. I think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. And no one can remove the unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anything up hacking. Don't want to send. Ooh. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plan without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Stuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside. And anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands into something that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. Ooh, it's a good way to lose an arm or two. We're going to shoot the thing in there. As for a scout, it's 300 kilometers away. But we get a view of where someone is. Come on. What about rear? What's the back look like? Yeah, it looks sumptuous. Come on, fly faster. It's going back to the same spot. Yes, that kind of gives us a little view of where we need to go for another lead. Just one of many. Did he say anything else? Threw a little scout into the seed. Did you? You're telling me it's bigger on the inside than on the outside? Huh, this is gonna be a short chop up, no mistake. You remove a seed that doesn't have a decency to stay the same size all the way through? Maybe I better grab an extra axe for 3, just in case. Picking up a harmonica inside the seed. Inside the seed, huh? I don't know what to tell you. Harmonica player I know is Feldspar. It disappeared ages ago. Listen here, don't go telling niece about your harmonica's music, okay? Never let them rid the darn seed if you suspect any of the musical talent. You sure the seed for bar? Nope. I don't want to talk to. Leave me alone. No! Oh, you can check the log. Yes. Bramble seed. Next, just yet another dead end. When I launch my scout into a seed, they crash on Timber Hearth and ends up in a much bigger space filled with fog and thorny vines. Just tells you to go explore the dark bramble seed. Right back. Headed to Brittle Hollow to investigate something that no man were doing at the South Pole. Southern Observatory. Decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal locator on Brittle Hollow's South Pole. We're going to Giant Steep. That sun is very red now. So that is officially us leaving the planet. He's somewhere down there. I think it's just right there. So the thing about Giant Steep is that it's a lot like Saturn. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't hit that. I'll explore that later. I got. Duh. Alright, let's see if I can land this thing. loops. That's not good. That's really not good. That's really not good. Can I talk to you while we're floating? No. It's not flashing. Nice to see you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. First solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? Hey, don't laugh, but I think I may have found some kind of spiritual experience with the rock shaped like a face. Me too. Saying the statue I brought to the museum started glowing at you? Yeah, sounds about right. Wait a minute, I'm standing on an island looking at my sculpture on the beach. Next thing I know, looking back at me, glowing. It replays everything I've just done. It's been watching me through my own eyes, you know? Then suddenly, it stops. Everything's normal again. Didn't seem bad, just weird. We were the only ones who saw this happen. I tried radioing Hornsfeld and asking them about it. Telling them I might have just nodded off there and getting confused. We're talking about dreams till Hornsfeld told me that to refill my oxygen tank before I talked himself to death. That's what's with me now. Hey, this is your first soul vid. Let's talk about, you know. What is that? No, fucking stop talking. Really dark. Why is it getting light? This is the mechanic of the game. Time loops. Everybody's favorite thing is time travel. They do it smart though. It's like a prestige system. You die, you bring back the knowledge from the past. To try again, another day.
Oy vey.
You wake up back here. Oh, bad dream or something? Still half asleep. That's a negative on being deceased. I know it's tradition to sleep out under the stars at night before launch, but if you ask me, it makes you all a little bit jumpy. So I already got the launch code, so I can just leave now. Actually, no. I'm gonna grab the suit and I'm gonna go talk to them. I'm gonna go talk to the guy up there, see if he says anything. No, check the log. Now I got the suit, I can just fly over here. Ain't a problem now. Statue. Yeah, I was just coming to find you. Look, look, look. We gotta see this. My statue's eyes are open. They used to be closed. Probably should start off with that. Now they've opened. I'm not sure why they opened, since no one's actually saw it happen. But this is huge news. Someone saw Gabbro? Maybe Ryback? Oh, stars. This is exciting. It's made my stomach hurt. Hey, look at this. Statue's eyes opened its eyes. Hey, you wish you'd seen it happen. Sigh. Me too. I'm getting a little closer to understanding what's going on with the statue. There's something you needed? Nothing interesting. Only stuff I've talked to them before. So I'm still the only person, well, one of the only people that knows about what happened here. Check the log. Statue Island. Nobody has created a pinpoint the sources. No matter were disappointed by their failure to detect a signal from something called the Eye of the Universe. So with that little orange asterisk right there, I actually tell you what you're missing still. Gabriel was lounging in a hammock near the island shore. Gabriel found a Nomai statue on another island. The statue's eyes started glowing, and Gabriel saw the memories flash before their eyes. There's more to explore here. So we're gonna go there. Gonna go back to Gabriel, see what else he had to talk to, because I got supernovaed. Didn't really have a choice of where I was able to go. Where's the planet I need to go? There's. Set autopilot. Giant Steep, Gabbers Island. Only 2.5 kilometers away. Yeah, 2 3/4. What if I can shoot it? I should slow down. Wait, is it underwater? I know. No, he's on the other side. So that's the core. That's what they were saying, that there are currents that you can't get past. Come on. Make it to the island. Ooh, avoid the tornadoes, though. Especially the big one. The big one's terrible. 2 big ones. Ooh, bad landing. I didn't notice that before. Actually, ghost matter cave right there. Just through there. So where's the safe test hazard? Except a little farther into it. Ooh, got him in space. Stay grounded. Ooh, there goes my ship. Yeah, so what happens is you just periodically... Ooh, God! Periodically get thrown into space. And into water. So where's this? Oh, there I am. So there's a couple safe pockets. Like if you navigate it just right, you can kind of snake on by some of the danger. Look right here. Kind of see all the way through. There's nothing much there. We're gonna go around there. I don't want to die. Not yet. This planet has 2x gravity. Alright, where were we? There's one for you. I think I might have just, like, died somehow. Radio horns fell in the observatory. Asked them about it. They're convinced I fell asleep and I had some memory about something. I remember, you know, dying a few minutes ago. Maybe? Yeah, we definitely died. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. All way too vivid to be a dream. I radioed Hornsfeld again, asked if they had died too, but pretty sure they thought I was being metaphorical. Well, if you remember dying, then I guess I didn't fall asleep and I haven't had a weird dream or something. Stars above. What's going on then? What was that thing with the Nomai statue earlier? I don't think that when I died, I saw what was pretty sure to be my memories going backwards. Just like the time with the statue. Do you think Nomai statues are somehow related to us dying? So, we died, but we aren't dead. Pretty unusual for Harthians. Gonna need to do some serious thinking before I come up with any theories. Maybe I'll have something figured out by the next time you come by. So what's up? What are you doing out here? Well, what are everyone's doing out here, really? Nah, I'm just kidding. Out here exploring our solar system. The same as you. But, tell you what. Outer space really gives you room to think. It's quiet, peaceful out here. I mean, it's usually quiet and peaceful. Sometimes a cyclone comes by and lifts up my little island paradise clean out of the water. And then, less peaceful. What should I explore? Well, actually, after waking up from, dying, I saw some bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in orbit around the planet. What else? I've been to Statue Island. That's what I've been calling it. Seems it's an island where you find the glowing Nomai statue. Get it? I was on the beach of the Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened. By the way, it's a nice beach for the kind of thing. It was all at 7 out of 10 on the pro relaxation scale. I like checking out Statue Island. It's only one with 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. Well, mostly connected anyway. What's up with this planet? How you know? Oh, I meant tell you more about it? I gotcha. Well, it's giant steep. It's massive. Mostly water. No surprise there. There's a strong current a ways beneath the surface that prevents anything from sticking below it. Seriously, I tried everything. I tried everything I could. I tried everything I could think of to get past that current, and neither idea worked. As for land masses, I've counted 4 islands, including this one. There's also the one with the Nomai statue I saw on the beach. Seen the cyclones? Yeah, they're hard to miss. Toss up everything in their path, islands included. Little tip: get picked up, try to land on the water. Less likely to kill you. There's a ship. Good question. Definitely on the planet somewhere. I mean, unless the cyclone came by and tossed it into space, I guess, huh? Pretty nuts. What the fuck is that? There's a little thing coasting off in the distance by there. Oh, it's not lonely. See you later. Cool. Take it easy out there. That was one of the islands? It was the Cave of Death. It's just a quick way back to the beach. What does it say to me? Campfire. Fuel pod. Marshmallows. Nothing else. I should get an... Ow. I should get my ship. View the log. Ocean depths. Whoever remembers dying saw their memories flash before their eyes, just like the time of the statue. More to explore here. Well, I don't try to deep with the Nomai statue on the beaches. Look at it. Gabriel brought back to temporary heart. The Statue Island, as Gabriel calls it, is one of the 2 islands connected by a natural rock arch. More things to explore. More things to see. So am I gonna... Yep, we're going skyward. I'm gonna keep hoping to not die on impact this time. Ow. What's for that idea? Alright, we're... Ooh, different island. What's this? God! Spin around, please. I think this is a little gravity trap. Yeah, it's a gravity trap. Just like my ship has, so I don't fly away when I'm inside it, all 0G'd. Tornado sirens. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and are ready to send it into orbit around Giant Steep for assembly. Next step will be to send them private. To send privet? I'm gonna say privet, not private. Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. To all my friends here at the construction yard, gratitude for all your tireless work. I do no hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. Are you going Galatian? What? Gelatinous on us, though? I'm delighted by your words. They're not atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Avens behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital space probe. You know my brother Avens and his spouse. I want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, where the cannon would break under the strain. We give Anis Mallow a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible compared to their enthusiasm. Clog updated. See you right there. Ooh, gravity. We're gonna go this way now. In 3 sections. Control module projection zone. All righting. 12 minutes, 25 seconds ago. Long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon. That's soon, eh? 28 seconds. 31 seconds. I have bad news, Evans. Yarrow says there was a problem with the proposed power source. The orbitation won't be asked to fire. You're pulling my locomotive limb here, Kasaba. Wish I were, my friend. But no. They aren't certain they can fix the problem. The probe cannon is on an indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mal they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I remain in the construction yard for now. Update. Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brothers. She fears Idea may feel responsible. I could put this here. Whoa, it's a warp thing? Yeah, it's like a little warp pool. Grab anything? No. So there's a couple stones in here, and this should be module 1. Can I get to the other side now? The long way under. Sound of the waves crashing in the distance. Gabbro's Island right there. So his island just kind of floats around. I guess technically all these islands just float around. No scrolls or nothing? What a hollow projection stone. Hey, that worked. Cool. What does this say? That one teleport being to the station. Seems some little hollow under something. Huh. What if I read up on it? Cassava. Kanoi, Daz and I were lifting orbital probe cam components into the orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. I should have seen it. Thought it was impossible for any cannon component to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Cassava, convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts. You're very curious on to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? Gratitude for the interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant here at Little Hollow's southern observatory and reveals how an object might sink below the current. I'm able to grasp the answer by looking through the projection. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, one at Little Hollow's gravity cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Man, it gets laggy when the fucking things come around. A tornado siren? Should I get... Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, the sun's getting red. I don't have much time left on that. I'm safe, cool. What the fuck? What? That's not supposed to happen. That's really not supposed to happen. What do I do in this situation? Is this... Everything's breaking. Everything is breaking. Oh. Oh. Planets are intertwined. Planets are intertwined. Or the islands are intertwined. I didn't think that was a possibility here. Which, this is Gabbro's Island? Why is this... Ooh. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it really does not like this. It really does not like this. Yes, ship, I know you're fucked. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ow. Okay, I couldn't do anything about that. That was not my fault at all. I don't know what happened here, but that happened. Well, that is where we're gonna stop. For today, at least. Oh, my hip. Ow. Certain parts of the I'm aware of this. Leave me alone. Well, that is going to be it for tonight. So thank you for watching. Bye.